This video is going to cover how to obtain the Ergo Some Exotic Sword, and you get this quest directly after completing the Final Shape campaign. So if you don't want any spoilers, if you don't want any information about what happens after the campaign, just refrain from watching the video until you beat it in game and then come back to watch it or whatever. But just know there's going to be a little warning here for those of you that care about that. And then if you don't continue watching the video, the guide's going to show you how to obtain it. And let's get into the video. What is up, YouTube? Back from the YouTube video, and today we have a guide on how to obtain the Ergo Some Exotic Sword. Now to start this, you're going to have to complete the final shape, and once you complete the campaign, you're going to get this exotic quest called Destined Heroes. Now you can see the first step of this is going to be to listen to the radio at the Lost City. Now basically just listen to it. I don't want to elaborate too much on that just because there's spoilers and stuff. But after that, you're going to have to complete the Queen's 1 quest, and you can see over here, it's going to be right behind the radio, and it's going to say Destined Heroes. So go ahead and start that adventure up and then complete it. Pretty easy mission. There's just a couple mechanics that involve a sword, blocking, and shooting the sword and stuff like that. But once you complete it, you are going to get the next quest step immediately, and you can see on screen here it's going to say to talk to Micah 10. So to do this, all you're going to want to do is go back to the Lost City and then go to the, I believe it's called the Arbor of Light, and then just talk to her there. Then the next step is going to be to talk to Kate 6. The quest that you pick up here, you don't have to do it right away. You can just save it. That's what I did. I just fully focused on the exotic sword. But you can see, talk to Kate 6 right outside. And he's actually going to give you the wild card quest. Now this is a quest that's going to be for a different exotic, but just put it in your inventory because you need it in order to progress this quest for some reason. But you can see here, I'm just kind of reading what it says, and then I will eventually just add it to my inventory. So you can see right there, wild card, and it shows you the still hunt exotic. So again, just don't confuse it with this one. You have to pick it up, but just kind of ignore it for now. So you can see for the next step, Ghost has something he wants to talk to you about. Go to the ledge at the old tower in the Lost City and speak with him. So I went over to pick that up, but he's right here to our left. And then after you talk to Ghost, he's going to give you these two Transcendence quests. He's going to give you Found in the Dark and the Lost in the Light quest. Now you're going to have to pick both of these up, and this is where we do a quest inside of a quest. So hopefully you're ready for that. Now these aren't hard missions at all, but for this first mission, it did bug out on me, the Lost in the Light mission. When I completed like the first half of the mission, there's supposed to be a waypoint to send you down the middle basically, and in one of my runs it didn't work. I had to go to orbit and launch it back up, and then it gave me the waypoint. But just know if you're having any trouble with the mission, I just suggest returning to orbit and doing it again. Once you complete it, you'll get a new step, and it's going to say return to the cave in the refraction and commune with the light. Now this is very simple. There's not really much you have to do here in terms of jumping or anything like that. All you have to do is walk forward pretty much, and then you have to go ahead and open a chest that's going to give you some loot. Now on screen I'm going to let it play out, but this is going to give you upgrades to the Transcendent, Ascendance, whatever you want to call it, subclass basically, where you have mixed, solar, light and dark, strand, void, all these other subclasses are all mixed together. And you can see when you spawn in, it's going to be a little confusing, but again, the waypoint is going to guide you. All you have to do is make your way over to this chest, and you can see it right there, it's glowing. Then as soon as you interact with it, you're going to synergize with the light, and you're going to get, at least in my instance, Gunpowder Gamble. Then it's going to say to launch the next mission, which is going to be located to the right. So you can see right here, Lost in the Light. We're going to go ahead and start that. Once you complete it, you're going to go ahead and get another step that's going to say return to the cave in the refraction. So just let the game pretty much take you to orbit. It's going to take you straight to the cave, and then once you are in the cave, just follow the waypoint again. It's going to be the same format repeating, so just kind of expect it. But you can see here's additional dialogue if you want to listen to that. I started it, but then I opened the chest, so it's not really anything too crazy. It's just Crow and Saladin talking. But you can see synergize with the light, and then you are going to get a Deadfall super if you're on Hunter. So you can see Lost in the Light quest complete. Now we have to complete the next quest, which is going to be the Darkness quest. So you can see fast travel over here to the Blooming, and then once you fast travel there, you're going to actually have to make your way over here to the left. Just follow the waypoint, and again, it's pretty simple. I'm going to speed this up, that way you don't have to watch the rest of it. So make your way over here, and then you can see the chest is going to be right in front of you. Synergize with the darkness, and then it's going to tell you to complete the home part 1. You can see I just got the threaded spike strand melee, and the sword is going to be located towards the back of the room there. Go ahead and start that mission, complete it, and then go ahead and return to the cave. All you gotta do is let it take you to orbit. So you can see it gives you like 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure, and then you just go back. Once you spawn in, make your way out the cave, and then you're gonna go ahead and interact with the chest. So you can see as you make our way up here, we're gonna go ahead and interact with this, synergize with the darkness, and you can see threaded specter strand super ability unlocked. And then you can see right here it's going to say to complete the home part 2 mission. So now make your way again to the next sword and complete the mission. Surprise! Complete the mission, and then make your way and synergize with the darkness. So it's a lot of back and forth, like I said. And then once you interact with this one, this is going to be your last kind of ability to unlock here. You can see we're going to spawn in, run to the chest, and then you're going to interact with it, and it's going to give you the super, I believe. Yeah, Silk Strike, Strand Super. And then now we have to investigate spikes and take an energy in the refraction. So now we have to complete Queen's part 2. Now once you load that up, complete that mission, and then once you complete it, you are going to get a new objective, which is going to be to speak with Ghost. So you're pretty much done with the missions for now. Everything else is pretty simple. You can see go to Ghost over here, and then they're going to go ahead and give you this dyadic crystal, or prism I should say, dyadic prism. And this is what you're going to need to put in your inventory. So just go ahead and claim it. You can see here I was taking a screenshot and I was looking at the description and stuff like that. And then once you add it to your inventory, it's going to tell you to make your own fate. So what we're going to have to do right now, there's going to be a little mission that we can fast travel to on the right side of the map now with the new destination fast travel. So make your way over there. Then you can see once we enter the area, you are going to have to go ahead and just do some running. So just bear with me for this, but you can see right here in the cave filled with Ghost, you're going to go ahead and start the adventure. Now this is not a long mission at all. Literally all you do is start the adventure, you move forward to the statue, and then you complete it. You can see here I was kind of looking around and I was like, oh look, there's Ghost here. Then I make my way over here to the statue, make your fate, and boom, you get your first Ergo some sword. Now you'll notice that it is a special weapon, so it rolls with random rolls on everything. And when it comes to farming this, you can get Arc, Solar, and Void. One way to do it is with Pathfinder. You can see, I believe you have 2 tries per week, I'm sure, but go ahead and you can do that, or you can do Overthrow and you have a chance of getting it from the chest. But that's gonna do it for the guide. Hopefully you found it useful. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss another video. So follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/SmokeSham0. A playlist with my Destiny 2 content will be popping up on screen right now. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.